Certificate of Incorporation of NNPC. Global Community celebrates Egg Day, highlights importance of egg to daily nutrition. Plus, court grants former Attorney General of the Federation, Mohammed Adoke, permission to travel for medical treatment. Details and more shortly. A warm evening to you and welcome to the news. I am Justina Etam. President Muhammadu Buhari has received the Certificate of Incorporation of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC. He was presented with the certificate at the State House by the Minister of State for Petroleum, Simi Silva, Registrar Corporate Affairs Commission, Alhaji Garba Abubakar, and NNPC Group Managing Director, Mele Kyari. Following the signing of the Petroleum Industry Bill into law by President Muhammadu Buhari on August 17, Mr. Silva said that the NNPC will become a commercial company within 6 months. He said a transitional committee is also in place to incorporate NNPC Limited. Under the present global realities which call for multilateral solutions to social and economic challenges, the strategic ideological ties between Nigeria and India are growing stronger. The enormous goodwill earned by the two countries has been felt at Nigeria's 61st anniversary in New Delhi. India and Nigeria, who have been enjoying warm, friendly, and deep-rooted bilateral relations, are equally the largest trade partners to each other in Africa and Asia. Nigeria's ambassador to India, Ahmed Sule, explained to the audience that the gathering to celebrate with Nigeria on how the present government is making efforts to provide safe platforms for investments in various sectors to ensure successful industrial development. Minister of State, External Affairs and Education, Ranjan Kumar Singh, stood in for the government of India at the event, assuring continued partnership for development of the two nations.
Nigeria, as the biggest economy in Africa, has huge investment opportunities. As the country is shifting its focus from oil and gas sectors to such areas as tourism, entertainment, mining, agriculture, for infrastructure development, fintech, ICT, education, health, pharmaceuticals, among others.
The world is marking another Egg Day, the 25th of the international celebration which started in 1996. Musa Baba Aliyu reports that Eat Your Egg Today and Every Day is the theme of this year's celebration.
The theme explains the importance of eggs in daily nutrition and encourages people to include eggs in their daily diet. Even though Nigeria remains the largest producer of eggs in Africa, the country, however, has the lowest consumption of eggs per capita. For instance, when countries like South Africa and Brazil have consumption of eggs of 230 to 300 per annum, the consumption in Nigeria is 60.
We've relatively had an increment in terms of per person per capita consumption of egg from roughly 40 eggs per person per year in the last 15 years, increasing to around 60-70 eggs per person per year. But when you compare it with the world average, we're still abysmally so low.
The campaign is for average person, adults and children to take at least an egg per day or a crate per month. Each person is expected to budget 1,800 naira for egg from his monthly income. Some low-income earners saw this as a mission impossible.
Because your salary is, how much is your salary? You are thinking of your school fees and this. So, but if we have developed cold rooms, now people can invest in storage. And that will help to encourage the farmers to get somebody to uptake. They will continue in production, and that will bring the cost down.
However, the inclusion of egg in school feeding program of the federal government has increased the consumption of eggs in the country. This is based on the survey conducted by the Poultry Farmers Association of Nigeria. Eat an egg a day and every day is the advocacy. Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has granted permission to the former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mohammed Adoke, permission to travel abroad for medical checkup. This followed an application by the former minister praying the courts for the release of his travel documents. Granting the relief as prayed, Justice Inyang Ekwo ordered the release of his passport and counsel to the defendant Kanu Agabi to sign an undertaking, while the Deputy Chief Registrar of the court is to inform the Immigration Service of the leave granted to the defendant to travel. The United Kingdom has reviewed its travel protocols for travelers from Nigeria who have taken their complete jabs of the COVID-19 vaccines approved by authorities in the country. This was announced in a statement by the British High Commission on Thursday. From Monday, 11th October 2021, fully vaccinated travelers from Nigeria will be able to come to England without needing to provide a departure test, undertake a day 8 test, or self-isolate for 10 days, although will still need to book and pay for a day 2 test. The British High Commission also stated that the UK remains committed to opening up international travel and enabling those who wish to enter the UK to do so safely. And now talking security, the Benue State Police Command has paraded 15 suspects for various offenses. Commissioner of Police Tunji Akimbola, while parading the suspects at the command headquarters in Makurdi, says he has a vision of leaving behind a solid security infrastructural base for the people of Benue State by using kinetic and non-kinetic strategies to deter people from criminality. Sandra Dunse Akebe reports.
Briefing the journalists, the Commissioner of Police says cultism, vandalism, kidnapping, armed robbery, and other criminal activities remain security challenges in Benue State. As part of efforts to curb these menace, the Benue State Police Command had put in place a strategy that led to the arrest of some suspects threatening the peace of the state.
I carry one man for machine going to Ukari. Then they come and arrested the man. And then the police say I should also carry my bag inside motor and follow the man.
When I look the iron, it's very strange because this one is not scrap.
Because we are cultists, that's why they arrest us, come here.
Commissioner of Police Mr. Tunji Akimbola, while reiterating the commitment of the command in stamping out crimes and criminality in the state, stated that they tracked those suspects and recovered one AK-47 rifle loaded with 8 rounds of live ammunition. Others have 43 AK-47, 2-pump action rifle with 17 rounds of live cartridges. Other things recovered are 2 vehicles, a Toyota Camry and Toyota Picnic.
I intend, under my watch and in conjunction with the Police Officers' Wife Association, POA, to consult with public-spirited organizations, faith-based groups, non-governmental organizations, management of tertiary institutions, trade union, and the media to commence a statewide advocacy to say no to cultism and other vices among the youth.
The Commissioner further said the command will intelligently and proactively continue to fight crime and criminalities by embarking on regular raids of criminal hideouts in collaboration with other security agencies. In Makurdi, Sandra Duisi Akeme, NTA News.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back shortly for more stories. Please stay with us. Welcome back to the rest of the news. Help has come to the side of the physically challenged residents in Uke community of Karu local government area of Nasarawa State as Panam, Emos, Madugu, A corps member serving in government secondary school, Uke, donated 40 tricycles to the physically challenged as part of his community development service. Ngusia Piva was there for NTA News.
National Youth Service Corps was established in 1973 with the sole aim of enabling Nigerian youths acquire the spirit of self-reliance through skill acquisition and promotion of national unity. Panam Amos Madugu Ibachbi Corps member serving with Government Secondary School Uke saw the need to give back to the society by collaborating with an NGO, Beautiful Gates Handicap People's Center, to donate 40 tricycles to those in need.
What exactly prompted me to see reason why I will support these people in this community is one day when I was sitting somewhere and I saw one small boy. That boy, they were pushing him on the ground. When I saw that boy, I think about my 7 year.
The vaccine came too late for them, and so the only way you can intervene in their life positively is to provide some form of mobility that will ameliorate their suffering.
Very happy because it's very useful to me.
This is something that it gives hope to physically challenged.
NYSC State Coordinator Abdullah Hijikamshi, while inaugurating the project, appreciated members of the Uke community for providing enabling environment for the execution of such a project.
This is an achievement that's worth celebrating. 40, tricycles or wheelchairs for the physically challenged.
Traditional head of Uke Yakanaje Uke, in a message, promised continual support to corps members serving in his domain.
We really give our support 100%.
Other corps members within Karshu Development Area presented textbooks to 4 schools in the area. From Karshu Development Area of Nasarawa State, Nguse PV, NTA News.
To ensure a safe motoring environment during the Ember month, the Federal Road Safety Corps is asking motorists to comply with road safety tenets of the Corps. Sector Commander, Cross River State Command, Ocheja Ame, said this at the flag-off of the 2021 Ember Month Mega Rally in Calabar. Correspondent has the details. It's another time of the year characterized with increased festivities and excitement, though not without apprehension over the increase in road crashes associated with the Ember Month based on statistical data. Reducing road crashes in this month is the reason for this mega rally, where the Federal Road Safety Corps says it intends to minimize road crashes by 15% and fatality by 20%.
The very essence of this strategy is to complement other effective mechanisms that have been employed in the year so as to stamp out avoidable road traffic crashes.
Considering the great role of human factor in road traffic crashes, the Corps has decided to partner with major stakeholders to carry out awareness and sensitization programs.
Cross River State government commends the Federal Road Safety Corps for steps taken to improve commuting experience of residents.
Drivers and other road users are in particular called upon to imbibe road safety measures, as a lot depends on them. They must not overload their vehicles, neither should they drive beyond recommended speed limits.
For motorists, road carnages are not only caused by human error, but bad roads.
We also call on the federal and the state government to look at our roads. Our roads are bad.
With the drivers and the car owners, we should take our precaution and know how we operate on the road.
The 2021 Ember Month Rally on the theme, Maintain Safe Speed, Avoid Night Travels and Enjoy Quality Road Experience, is part of the Federal Road Safety Corps strategies aimed at reducing road crashes in the Yuletide. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News. Meanwhile, the Federal Road Safety Corps, Benue State, has appealed to motorists to guide against reckless driving and reduce speed to forestall death and vehicular crashes on the roads. The Sector Commander, Federal Road Safety Corps, Benue State Command, Yakubu Mohammed, made the call during the flag-off of this year's Ember Month Safety Campaign in Makurdi. Correspondent Moses Ode was there and now reports.
In Nigeria, the National Bureau of Statistics data reveals that between January 2013 and December 2019, over 10,000 persons were reported to have lost their lives to road accidents, making Nigeria one of the countries with the highest number of fatalities in Africa. To curtail the menace, the Federal Road Safety Corps began the Ember Month campaign to sensitize road users and the general public on road traffic rules to reduce rates of accident in the last 4 months of every year.
One of the FRSC corporate strategic goals for year 2021 is to reduce RTC, that is road traffic crash, by 15% and fatality by 20%, which can only be realized through the collective efforts of all.
Other stakeholders, while applauding the Federal Road Safety Corps Benue State for the initiative, assured of their continued support in reducing road accidents in the state.
May I therefore charge the officers, men and special marshals of Road Safety Corps in Benue State to rise up and continue to deliver continuously in their duties and responsibility of surmounting the danger of road crashes and poor attitude of road users on our roads.
It is the sole responsibility of drivers to ensure that passengers are taken to their various destinations safely.
We want to thank our members for always listening to the advice given to us here. He who has ear, let him hear.
The inauguration marks the beginning of the 2021 Ember Month campaign in Benue State.
Maintain road safety, avoid night travels, and enjoy quality roads. This is a theme of this year's
Empowering women and youth in Nigeria through agricultural development programs is the way out of poverty and youth restiveness. This was the submission of stakeholders at the flag-off of the entrepreneurship training on social and emotional skills for beneficiaries of the agro-processing agricultural productivity enhancement and livelihood support appeals project in Calabar, Cross River State. Udwak Etam tells us more.
Agriculture at a subsistence level is said to be a critical source of livelihood for many in developing countries, including Nigeria. Empowering youths and women with skills that will enable them to take advantage of agriculture on a large scale and improve on their livelihood is the cardinal objective of this training by the Agro-Processing Agricultural Productivity Enhancement and Livelihood Support, known as Appeals Project. Almost 500 farmers from the 18 local government areas of Cross River State are trained as beneficiaries on social and emotional skills, which they believe will impact positively on their agribusinesses of different value chains like cocoa, cassava, and others.
The essence of this training essentially is to help beneficiaries to know, one, how to manage their business, how to put in the right emotions, how to be able to relate with their customers.
For my agric business, this is going to help me have patience with my livestock. This is going to help me understand the people that work with me.
The intention is to bring the beneficiaries here so we educate them on how their emotions can actually affect their business positively and negatively.
For the Cross River State Coordinator of Appeals Projects and other stakeholders, the training will equip farmers with knowledge on how to manage their emotions when dealing with customers.
For each farmer to know who he or she is, the inner him, and if he can control his emotion, then the other person he is dealing with will learn and there will be a change and the society will be better.
This training will last for 16 days, but it won't be a 16-day on a go. It will be for 4 days because we put them in the batches.
I want to say a big congratulations to you. You have chosen different value chains that you want to work on, and you have been trained on these specific value chains.
The Appeals Project is a federal government-assisted program aimed at enhancing agricultural productivity of small and medium-scale farmers, thereby improving priority value chains. In Calabar, Udwak Etam NTA News.
And finally, a recap of the top stories. President Muhammadu Buhari has received the Certificate of Incorporation of NNPC. The global community has celebrated World Egg Day, highlighting the importance of egg to daily nutrition. You also heard in the news that the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has granted the former Attorney General of Nigeria, Mohammed Adoke, permission to travel abroad for medical checkup. And that's all on the news. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful time.